สวัสดีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับสู่งานสัมมนา Humber College ค่ะแบบ Public College ขนาดใหญ่จากเมืองโตรอนโตประเทศแคนาดาค่ะ Hi Colum welcome to
Hello.
Thailand
Thanks very much. Good to be back here.
Yes welcome to the land of smile Yes so today we are ready to learn more about Humber College and your programs so let's get started thank you
Sounds good.
and now let's start with the presentation thank you
Sure. So my name's Callum. I'm from Humber Polytechnic, which is one of the largest schools in Canada. We are a polytechnic, which means we have college level programs that are 2 and 3 years, and we also have university level programs that are 4-year bachelor degrees. We also have more graduate programs than any college or polytech in the country. We're located in the city of Toronto, which is the biggest city in Canada. Over 3 million people living in Toronto. I don't think it quite feels as big as Bangkok, but definitely a very big city, and ranked one of the best urban destinations in North America, and the second best city in North America. It's also a very safe city and has Canada's busiest airport. So if you want a place that's very easy to connect, Toronto is a good place for that. Humber has been around actually now more than 55 years, so we've been around for a very long time. Humber's focus is always around practical skills. So we know people want to get an education, but education leads to work. And that's what Humber's focus has always been, like giving you training so that you can do a job and that you can get a job when you finish your program. When I talk about work, I would also like to mention that Humber has the highest employment rate of any Toronto college or polytech, and we've had this rank for over 10 years. So the strength of Humber has always been work skills and helping our students get jobs. We have a great career center that will help students for free if they're looking for a part-time job while they study, or if they're looking for work once they finish their program. We're also #1 in Toronto for employer satisfaction. So basically, they survey the different employers in Toronto, and we've been #1 for several years. Right now, we have over 33,000 full-time students, but if you include part-time students, we're actually about 90,000. So we're a really, really big institution, and about 6,500 of those are international students, including dozens from Thailand. Humber right now has 3 campuses, and they're all in the city of Toronto. So students will ask me about, do you have a suburban campus or a campus outside Toronto? All 3 of our campuses are located within the city of Toronto in different places. But if you study at Humber, you're only actually studying at one campus. So you don't need to go between the campuses to get to your class. You just study at one campus. But if you really like something at another campus, you're able to use those facilities. So maybe you like the swimming pool at the North Campus, even though if you study at the Lakeshore Campus, you could still use the North Campus, even though you wouldn't have any classes there. Humber covers a little bit of everything. We have over 220 programs right now, diploma level, bachelor level, and postgraduate level. And these are just some of the areas where you can study in. So we have fashion, we have applied tech and engineering, health sciences, so one of the biggest nursing programs in Canada, and business and accounting as well. We also have creative arts and design, emergency services, child and youth care, and community and social services. When students are looking at community and social services, we actually have programs at all levels, so diploma, degree, and postgrad. Okay, we also have skilled trades. When I started doing this kind of work 15 years ago, we barely had any international students for skilled trades, but it's actually very employable in Canada. And also in Canada, people who do things like plumbing, welding, electrician, heating, air conditioning, these jobs pay very well in Canada, and Canada has a shortage of workers. So if you like really hands-on, you should consider the skilled trades. Humber is also has the biggest media program of any college or university in Canada. So if you're looking to get into advertising, graphic design, web development, media communications, social media, you should consider this area of study. Humber also has its own advertising firm within the school. This is something, as far as I know, other schools don't have. So it's a fully functioning business where people come in from outside, companies come in, and they want to have something designed for them, or they want to have something put together. And then Humber staff and Humber students work on these projects. So it's something really unique you can get at Humber. You can do actual real-world projects before you graduate from your program. Humber also has music and performing arts. Keep in mind the music program is very hard to get into. Humber has the best jazz program in Canada. Excellent, excellent program, but quite hard to get in. We also have hospitality and tourism. I said just a little while ago, Humber has great culinary facilities, and right before the pandemic, Humber won gold at the Culinary Olympics. So we have great cooking facilities at Humber. We also have IT and digital technology. We now have lots of graduate programs in IT. So if you're looking to get into cybersecurity or AI or working with the web, we have lots of different programs to suit your needs. We also have language training. If your English isn't quite good enough to get into a program, you can start in our English language program. And once you finish that program, you can go into your studies. We also have justice and legal studies. So we have diplomas and degrees in this field. I just mentioned we have English language. So we do have an English language program, which costs about $3,000 per level. We have diplomas, advanced diplomas, and certificates. For anyone who's not sure, an advanced diploma is actually a 3-year program, something between a diploma and a bachelor degree, and the cost is anywhere from $17,000 to $22,000 per year. We also have more bachelor degrees than any college or polytech in Canada, and even more than some universities, and the cost is anywhere between $19,000 and $22,600. We also have, as I mentioned, postgraduate programs, more postgrads than any college or polytech in Canada, and they cost anywhere between $18,500 and $22,500 per year. And now we've just added a master's degree. So we have our first master's degree at Humber, which is starting next year in September, and that program is in engineering. This is just a map that shows where Humber's campuses are. This map actually doesn't show all of Toronto. So all of Toronto couldn't fit in this map. It's quite a big city, but we have our North Campus close to the airport. If you're studying IT or engineering or healthcare, you'll definitely be at our North Campus. If you go straight down, there's our Lakeshore Campus. It's called that because it's located right next to Lake Ontario. So really beautiful views of the water. The campus is over 100 years old. It's super, super beautiful. And this is where you'd be if you're doing your bachelor degree at Humber. The downtown campus is mostly graduate programs, but some of our graduate programs are also at the Lakeshore campus, and a few of them are at the North Campus. So each program just has one campus where you study, but you could go to any campus to use their facilities.